Yes, moderation. Hello, welcome to Saturday Night Jaw Harp Live. Are we? We're live on YouTube. We're going live on TikTok at Jaw the Harp as well. Oh, are we live? I think we're live everywhere. Every Sunday I do. Every Saturday and Sunday I like to go live playing a very cool style or a very interesting style of musical instrument to me. That is the jaw harp. Now, jaw harp's found all around the world in varying different formats. This is a version from southern India called the morsing. I believe the one that makes this is Tamil Nadu. Not a harp for the faint of heart. They are quite a bit stiffer. But if you're willing to work with a good stiff reed, this gives you a lot to work with. And they start like a pencil. Autoshot says that is sick, dude. Oh yes, they're a lot of fun to play, especially when you get good at playing them. Let's go. That one is pretty high pitch. Let's move down a little bit. Let's drop down to the mid range. Here's one made by Veskovich of Ukraine. It's a D2 sharp. Chub P82 says, "Can you explain how that works?" Yes, I can. Jaw harp's an ancient style of musical instrument. This one in particular is a Ukrainian drimba. But you basically, all jaw harps have some type of frame, outer frame, and an inner vibrating tongue or reed. Although we call it a reed, but it's not technically a reed, like as in a woodwind instrument. But you pluck it and it vibrates. Like when I pluck it, here you can hear it, but it's not very loud. When I put it on my teeth and give it an acoustical resonating chamber where I can make the sound louder, listen to the difference. This. And as the shape and the volume of my we'll call it my acoustical resonating chamber, my mouth changes, like when your tongue goes to the low in your mouth, when you say with the words low bowl, it produces lower overtones. When your tongue goes higher, like when we say the word knee tree, low bowl knee tree, we can start adding things to it, like my breathing. I can breathe the rhythm on. Oh, hello, Joe Harping time. I'm also opening and closing my glottis. You hear that in words where it has a glottal stop, like if you were to do in like a English accent, the words better, butter, and bottle. Instead of saying the T with your tongue, better, butter, bottle, you'd say them down with your glottis, better, butter, bottle. Or like when people from the Midwest say the word kitten, normally we don't say that actually T, it's occurring in the glottis here. Does it vibrate against your teeth? It's resting against your teeth, but it should not be vibrating away from your teeth. That would not feel good. Also, make sure you have a quality jaw harp. You don't use the Snoopy jaw harp or any of its common variants. They're very common on Amazon. Don't use those. The Snoopy harps. Check out one right here. This is a Snoopy harp. This is like, they keep rebranding them since I've come out condemning them, but they don't make much noise. And it's very uncomfortably stiff. It's too stiff. You want something with a nice, productive stiffness. Hey, Jaw Harp Lady Silka is on. Hey, hello. I follow you on, I think, Instagram. Just checking for a moderator. What is a moderator? Can somebody comment below? What is a moderator? I'm not sure what that is. I think, is that somebody who moderates comments? Most of the time, people have been very cordial in the comments. Very cool. Good questions, too. Nick 32080 share the live. Encouragement. Oh, thank you. Very, very cool. Thanks for sharing. There I stopped breathing and I was just holding my breath and going yell, 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 yell. The contact, if you say the words yell, 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 like if you're saying yell, 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 yell. What's this? Oh, this is a Ukrainian drimba style of jaw harp. But what I was doing, yell, 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 just touching the tips and the sides of my tongue to my mouth. Listen to how it changed it. Yell, 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 yell. But I'm not vocalizing. I'm just making the mouth shapes. Let's move on to another jaw harp. That was the Veskovich. Let's get a little bit lower. We're gonna play a Bill Goring harp. Bill Goring is still in Oregon, still making harps. If anybody wants to get a hold of Goring to have him make you a harp, which I would highly suggest that, especially if you're a collector of jaw harps. But I asked him, like, can I give out your email address? It's goringjewsharp@ortelco.net. Get a hold of him. He'll make you a harp. Cool dude. I didn't know he was still taking orders for harps. So I'm like, oh, I'm definitely gonna share his email. This one. Can you break your teeth with one of those? If it's a Snoopy harp, yes, I would say these commonly available toy harps are not only unsafe, they're uncomfortable to play, and they don't make much noise. So make sure you're buying a real legit jaw harp. How long does it take to make a harp? For me, I could bust out a harp in probably 2.5, 3 hours. But most harps I make, I probably have 14 in. Between 8 and 14, depending on how much I decorate it. Plus, I also make cases for the jaw harps I make. And the Goring, they're super flexible. This is the blue whale. I got a blue dolphin from him as well. I'm going to be getting a harp in D2, G2, and one just random. So let's try the Bill Goring. And if you follow my YouTube channel, not the Harper YouTube channel, but the Bebcorp Harpery on YouTube, the outro is actually played on a Bill Goring Blue Dolphin. The Goring are trippy to play. They're not the loudest harp, but they're extremely enjoyable to play. Good productive vibration out of them, and they don't transfer much. For being bass harps, they don't transfer much at all to the noggin. See, that thing is super flexible. I love the way he does the reeds on them. Let's see, what should we play? Should we keep going? Should we keep getting lower? Here's a harp I made. It's a bed, my old pattern. I call this the hollow bone. Have some tea. I got a little bit of tea left over from this weekend. You ever hit your tooth while playing it as Big Dog 2169? Not so much with the reed. I have before. And to good effect, nothing got hurt. The scaredest I ever was playing the harp is I used to drink alcohol and try to play my Glazerin Star as fast as I could. The Glazerin Star, and especially anything with a big spiral trigger, has a tendency, if you miss strike and you catch it clear inside, when you're plucking it outward, you want your finger to graze it. When you're being less careful, your finger can actually contact the inside of there. And there's been 2 instances where I got pulled away from my mouth, and I was playing it, and I got pulled away from my mouth, and pap, it went like that, right up against that. That's it on my lip, my cheek. Listen, up against my teeth. I stopped playing and I felt around with my tongue. I'm like, did I just chip a tooth? And I luckily didn't chip a tooth. So yes, I have hit myself with them before, but in that instance, if you're worried about safety, I would definitely play inward because there's less of a chance of that happening because you're again pulling the instrument toward you and not doing a motion that could catch and have it go pap right in your teeth. Why do you roll your eyes in the back of your head while playing? That is a very, very common question. For one, I'm feeling the harp. I like to move when I get into music. I really get lost in it. And I'm also my consciousness I drift in and out. The jaw harp's a instrument that can alter your consciousness, especially when you're doing rhythms of long, sustained breathing patterns as well. Let's see, what should we play? Oh, I'm going to play. My son went to bed, so I'm going to play less loud harps now. This is an interesting one. It's very rare to find a Gogolev that's deep bass or bassy like this. They're pretty rare. Most of the harps he makes are mid-rangey. This is more... And it's very, very flexible. And I'll hold it in the Yakut style. A lot of the Yakutian players, you'll see them holding like this and striking overhand. And what the overhand is I'm just relaxing my elbow and letting it pluck here. You'll see them set up outward strikes though occasionally by flipping their hand over and striking with their thumb. And I've seen them where they also do that. Some people are really good at that. I'm not so much good at that style of dynamic playing, but let's say sounds like the Beastie Boys. I used to listen to the Beastie Boys. Had the whatever that album was, where the front of the album. Well, it was a CD. The front of the CD of that Beastie Boys CD, they were like in a tin can, and it had the song Intergalactic on it. Lots of references to Mix Master Mike. Let's see what else. This app is insane. Oh yeah, TikTok is pretty cool. We probably get the highest volume of people. We go live in 4 different places every week. Go live on the YouTube channel Bebcorp Harpery on Saturday nights, 8 p.m. Central Time. Also on Instagram at Jaw the Harp, live on that night. And then on Sundays we go live on TikTok at Jaw the Harp, 8 p.m. Central Time on Sundays, and also on the Harpery YouTube channel. But yeah, so far TikTok we get the most people rolling through, and I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful to meet all these people, and we get tons of good questions from TikTok. Let's see, let's play something. I can hear that my son's still awake. He's probably up getting something to eat. So I'll play a couple more loud harps. Here is kind of a more rare one. It was on my list for a couple years, and I finally got one. Tartakov out of Yakutia. How many harps do you have about? I don't know exactly because they kind of rotate in. I get a few here and then I get rid of a few. But in my personal collection, 183 to 213, I would say, would be probably an accurate number. At theharpery.com, where I'm a partial owner, I don't know, there's several thousand harps in stock at any given time. While those are multiples of the same item, but yes. I heard that jaw harps can be teeth busters, says Christopher Diaz, 75. Yeah, mainly they can break your teeth, but the most dangerous harps out there are these ones right here, the Snoopy harp that is commonly found on Amazon.com. And since I've come out condemning them, I came out with videos on my YouTube saying, "Hey, these harps are awful." The Snoopy harp. They've repackaged them from Snoopy harp to First Note jaw harp to bluegrass jaw harp to hillbilly jaw harp. Trophy jaw harp. Now they're selling them as the Civil War jaw harp. It's not an antique, but it's being sold as such. And they're very stiff and they don't make much. Oh, somebody shared the live. Oh, cool. And you love me. Oh, cool. Likewise. I love it when people stop by and enjoy the harp and also comment on it. And if you have a question about the jaw harp, you should comment below because some of the best ideas for videos are from people commenting. Because if one person's thought of it, a lot of people would think of it, and it'd make for a good video. Oh, thank you for sharing the live. You have a question, Poopy Paper Towel. What is your question? User tuning. Can you show how to start learning techniques, etc.? Yes. First thing we would go over is make sure, because one of the most common comments I get on people saying, "My harp isn't working, it's not playing, and I can't figure it out." After watching my tutorials, it's because they bought a Snoopy harp or other toy jaw harp. If you have a Snoopy harp or toy jaw harp, throw it away or cast it aside. It's not going to help you learn how to play the jaw harp, but first step is to have a real playable jaw harp with at least a functional type of flexibility. You could always go to theharpery.com. They have a beginner section. Click on that. It has videos in it of what a jaw harp is, because there's all different styles of jaw harp. And select a jaw harp that's going to work for you. That's a real jaw harp. And then the second one thing you're going to need to learn how to do, and this is a beginner jaw harp right here, although a beginner jaw harp is a kind of an interesting term because it just means a harp that is affordable, that is easy to play, and that is functional for its price. And this is one sold as a beginner jaw harp, but you can get all sorts of good technique out of it. It's a Bagvana-based tailless. First thing you want to do is, how can we hold it? You want to hold it. It consists of an outer frame and then a middle tongue or reed that vibrates. So it's going to need to be rested up against the teeth. And you're going to pluck on a flat plane. Now, when we hold it, I like to hold it this style in a 2-point grip, thumb and middle finger, and pointer finger resting not on top but in front because we're bracing against. We also don't want to touch the tongue. Touch the tongue, it really doesn't vibrate. Although you can mute off of it, but that's a separate topic. But anyways, and you're going to pluck on a flat plane. When people are getting clicks, most of the time it's because of this. Hear how it's clicking? It's because I'm plucking downward. If you pluck downward, it causes this knee bend here to vibrate irregularly back and forth, and it'll click. So you want to pluck on a flat plane. And yes, pluck the harp first, and you can start adding mouth shapes: A, E, I, O, and U. I'm not vocalizing because the harp's vibrating for me. The harp's doing the work my vocal cords would be doing. So we can take that E, I, O, and U. We can go A, O, E, I, O, E, A, O. And then I'm going to start adding breath to it. Hey, yo, hi, yo, hey, yo. Imagine this guy walks into a party. Nice, I like that. What's the punchline? Yes, they were playing them on Fantastic Mr. Fox, and that is a great movie. Good to reference that. Okay, what else? Oh, somebody shared it. Thank you. Very cool. Let's play. This is we're gonna go over to the Czech Republic. This is a Sisolka bass parin. I think it's an ode to a Slavic god, but very bassy. And this is a very flexible bass. I don't know. I just think it would be a cool experience. It would. That instrument is so weird, but awesome. Yes, it is awesomely weird. It takes you to awesomely weird places in the mind. Oh, hello. I love the name. Jaw Harp. Yeah. What's that thing called? Jaw harp is a loose description of what it is, or the category that it would be. This one in particular is a Czech Brumla, or Brummel, from the Czech Republic. This one's made by Sisolka. No, but you should be afraid of playing Snoopy jaw harps. Those can chip your teeth. Jaw harp, mouth harp. Yes, jaw harp, mouth harp, Jew's harp. These things have more names you can shake a stick at. This is a Brummel. What is the jaw harp called that makes the gravity coil sound? Well, the gravity coil sound. You're referencing Roblox. I hope I'm saying that right. But you'd probably want something unsaturated. I'm just la 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 la. That's the gravity coil noise. And this is a Indian morsing. Is that thing just using your teeth to produce a sound? Well, the teeth on it, that's just a resting position. Because if I hold it like this, watch what happens. It doesn't vibrate for very long, but if I'm going to brace against the table, listen. Same as with a flexible harp. Listen to this. Doesn't vibrate for as long as if I put it on the table. Because the frame and the harp tend to want to vibrate independently, so it needs to be braced up against something. But the sound is just my mouth being an acoustical resonating chamber. And this is, we'll just jump right over into Hungary. Like all old instruments, kind of like the flute, kind of like the drum, variations of it occur everywhere. Same thing with the jaw harp. These are found pretty much around the world in almost every major culture, just because they are that old. The oldest archaeological find of the jaw harp was found, I think, in someplace in either Siberia or China, someplace in Asia there, and it goes back to I think 1700 BCE, which that'd be like 3,700 years ago. Although, like the susap from Papua New Guinea, and I have to repair my susap because I pulled the string through it. The susap, we have no idea how old it is. It could be tens of thousands of years old. You don't really know. What's your opinion on deal? I don't know what that is. Do you have a Vargan? Yes, I do. I have some Vargan that are killer. Hold on, what is it? Just quintessential awesome Vargan. Hold on. I do. Hold on. Where is... Okay, I'll play a Vargan next. Here's a drum. And there I'm hitting those manual draws. The drum isn't going to draw start automatically. I'm pushing forward on the reed, pushing the resting position to the front so that I can sip on it. Some of these comments crack me up. Do you feel the vibration in your head? Not much. Harps that transfer a lot of vibration, kind of like the toy ones, I really don't dig. But you feel some, but you shouldn't feel much. It shouldn't be like an irregular vibration. Hey, Seraphim Goose, hello. Been a while since I've seen it. Oh, cool. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see. We'll play maybe one. Oh, somebody's running about a bargain. Yes. Let's see. I actually have a Shipanov. What is this? Is this my G or my F? My F's cleaner than the G is. Let's see. That's a G2, I bet. Where is it? Where is it written? I don't actually remember which one this is. I think that's G. Is that G? I think that's F. And this is by Oleg Shipanov. Anything made by Shipanov is just top notch. Oh yeah, you're commenting you have a lighthouse. Yeah, that's a common. That's a good. That's a really decent flexible bass. The lighthouse is. Yeah, they're very melodic, but they also have a lot of get up and go, a lot of sensitivity to them. Let's play. Ooh, let's play. Man, actually, man, there's so many different styles of jaw harp. Here's a Kubing from Indonesia. Oh, that's a great present. People should get jaw harps on their birthday. That is true. Let's see. Let's play another thing. I wonder if people who watch the recorded version after the live realize that there's comments I'm answering, or they might just think that I'm just like to say lots of random things. Let's see, let's play one more harp. Should we play? Oh, the lighthouse. Somebody said the lighthouse. Lighthouse isn't an expensive harp, but they're fairly sensitive. And they're fairly flexible too. The reeds, make sure to keep them clean. The reeds will rust on them a little bit if you let them go. Play Amazonia from Gojira. Yeah, I enjoy Gojira. That's a good band. If you're into metal, very trippy sounding metal as well. But no, the let's see, I can't remember. Gojira. How did that go? Wow, wow. It sounded like it was a lip played bamboo harp. I don't remember exactly how that song goes, but somebody should post it and tag me in it. And I'm not even sure exactly what harp they was playing in Amazonia, but I'm betting it's some natural material, wood, bamboo, palm, bone, something like that. Are you live on YouTube too? Yes. On Sundays, in addition to being live on TikTok at Jaw the Harp, 8 p.m. Central U.S. time, Sunday evening, we're also live at the Harpery YouTube channel. And then every Saturday, the BebCorp Harpery YouTube channel is live at 8 p.m. Central U.S. time, Saturday nights, as well as on the TikTok channel at Jaw the Harp is also live as well. Do you have a Glasner wave? I do somewhere, but I don't know where it's up. There it is. Yeah, Glasner, I don't play them often. They're a good, serviceable, fairly widely available harp. They're all pretty much saturated. I haven't played any yet that were just straight melodic. But for real though, do they make electric ones? Yes, I do have an electro Kubis made by Alik Stepanov, who recently passed. But I don't know where my charger's at for it. It's an oddball charger. Ooh, that sounds like crackling electricity. Somebody comments. Yes, the Glazerin, their gaps are pretty tight. They're actually really tight for a serially produced harp. But the frame shape is irregular. So when you have something very much asymmetrical, as this is, asymmetrical means not the same on one side as it is the other. You have a resultant saturation. I think we'll wrap it up with that. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. I will see y'all next Sunday. And it was exciting to be able to get to go live tonight. I haven't been live for 3 weeks now. Was traveling for Easter and that spring time of year. And then last weekend I had the flu that gave you pink eye. So I was absolutely gross. So I wasn't about to go live. So I'm excited to be going live again. I love y'all. I'll see you next Sunday. Harp out, you wonderful harp heads. How do I end this? End the live stream. End it now.